Meanwhile...
Ooh, I have an interesting question for you really quickly, Kezza.
Yes.
This would help my big book of Toku sins.
Okay. Toku sins. Okay.
What is more important for you? A first rider being female or a leader of a Sentai team being female?
Ooh, that's tricky. I can only have one and not the other, I guess is the question.
Yeah, and then well, you could have both, obviously, in my world, because I am who I am. But if let's say I was a studio executive and I just said, hey, you can only have one, and I want you to give me your reason behind why why you think it's more important for one to be one. Like, do you think it's more important that they lead others, or do you think it's more important that they have this power first, or like let me know, because I think that would really help.
I have an answer for that, but I'll let Kezza give her answer.
No, please answer for me, but answer first, because I'm trying to work out what I would want.
This is open to the floor, and Antho, if you just feel a little fruity in the moment, you can also give an answer.
But Cass, please go ahead.
Yeah. I would say, I think to me personally, I think Rider would be more important because I love Sentai. Okay. And like I think it's great, would be great to have a females as our lead in Sentai like more often, and because it's happened like once, I think, maybe twice, if even, and it's more of a kind of caveat kind of thing where it's not even technically them, but you know what I mean, it's debatable.
Sure.
But
yeah, like Dawn Brothers. Yeah,
exactly. But like with Rider too, because I've been watching Rider the longest, and it has the biggest history of, like, in Sentai at least we've always had women on the team at the very least.
At least one.
We are finally we are still kind of there, but we're getting out of the state of, oh, female riders are movie only situations. Like, we're trying to move out of that. And if your lead is female, there ain't nothing you can do about it, honey. And she's there to stay, and she's gonna go kick ass and take names.
I have an answer, kind of following off of Cass's answer. As you said, we always have at least one woman in Sentai. Sometimes she is literally the only one, and that is fine. There is that representation of women in Sentai. That's already established. It may not be 100%, it may not be absolutely perfect, but it is there to this degree. Whereas with...
But not as a leader.
Not as a leader. But there is that representation of women, and even in Power Rangers, I don't know if they do this in the Sentai version of not RPM, SPD. They have that representation of like, oh, if she was to take over as leader, would you follow her? Yes, I would. I would choose anyone that you would deem fit. I think
pretty dope scene.
Now, the thing is, a team led by a woman would be very interesting to see, because then you'd have all these different interactions with people, and the story...
I'm thinking Wild Force Yellow,
Yeah, I absolutely adore that idea, but I think general representation as a start needs to happen fully in Kamen Rider. Like...
I love that you've said that. So it's less about what is better, being a leader or being the forefront of the power system. It's more about, hey, one of these shows at least has some representation. Let's force representation into the other show, because they're still failing where Sentai didn't.
Like, for example,
it shouldn't be a matter of... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Kezza.
No, it's more like we have had so many people being like, well, you've had a Kamen Rider female, like, but they're already written bad. Like, well, what do you need more? Why do you need more badly written women? And I'm just like, I don't think we've got to a point where we've had enough women in Toku and women in Kamen Rider to claim that, one, they're bad, and why do you want more badly written women? Because we've had many badly written men, and I've had enough of it, but you've never complained. But
true. Also, I'm watching Agito right now, and my favorite character is Mana, so they can swivel on it.
That's great.
But
like Mana's involved in the actual story pretty much.
But like, my final bit to that, though, is that when it came to gavv, And I know everyone wants to say that she was the perfect without being a rider. She had the perfect setup
Nah, she should have been a rider.
to be a rider, and we didn't get it. And I get that
I
they were
agree.
trying to make that, like, it was that thing of, oh, actually Hanto is more of the damsel, so that the position of, oh, who's the damsel is now on Hanto. But for me, I still could see Sachika in that role. And the fact that we got Kuroha, but she's not a Kamen Rider, she's a lord, is like where I'm like, okay, Nox is now a Kamen Rider. Great. But like, who's the tertiary? It pisses me off when people are like, oh, but you've had riders. You've had female riders. You don't need any more.
Barely.
And I'm like,
Barely.
Really? Out of 10 shows, like 1 per show will be maybe female, and then you got like 10 males. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, like our quota's been met, so now you know we're good for life. All right, all right.
Like I
don't
get
think I
to
could
like
think of
Cassie,
10.
like
There
Kezza's
is, like,
trying
10
to
-ish,
say as well. It's
but-
just it's not a matter of just female riders as lead position. It's just getting it as a consistent point of just both well-written women characters that are riders,
Mhm.
and also just not having to always just hope, oh, I hope we get a female rider this time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
I will.
semantics aside too about like pseudo riders, because you know, like you can argue like back and forth as well about like, well, technically the lords might as well be Kamen Riders, like,
Yeah.
They-
but
I think it's-
also
I-
they're not
yeah.
technically necessarily, and like it's
It's like
it's
Sentry Moon.
annoying, but like yeah, but like you go ahead.
I think it's also important too for our female riders, where you know, like Rene is good, but I do think that it is important for our female riders, especially if they're in the secondary position, to, you know, not just be. They have to have their own stuff going on. It can't just be like, oh well, I exist to support the male main rider
Oh, I
and
hate
nothing
that.
else.
Sakura and Revice was a great example.
Sakura was great. I love Sakura.
hope we can get more characters like Sakura from Revice
Yeah.
as in female rider positions.
One thing I'll add to that as well, if you are upset about us getting female writers that are written badly, but the list of women that you can look at to get that criteria, we don't have enough. The reason why you're happy with the Kamen Riders that you have as men is because you've had. How many riders have there been in existence? Whereas the 10 that I'm thinking of, probably isn't 10, it's probably around that, is over all of Kamen Rider history. All of Kamen Rider
Yeah.
history. It's like 10. I could probably count on my hands. But like, people are like, oh, we don't need more characters because they're written badly. Let us try to do something different so we can find the perfect medium, the perfect writing style, or the perfect way to represent a woman in a way that makes them good characters. Because the repertoire we have so far has been okay, but the repertoire of male characters, and you're like, oh, that's an amazing character, that's an amazing character, that's an amazing character. It's because they were written after having so many fails and then coming up with something well. Also, maybe give us a writer who can write female characters right.
Yeah.
Instead of can't
Yeah,
write male
like
writers.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
But like, instead
also,
of giving
like,
us a writer that doesn't
Yeah,
know how
and
to write it.
either have a female writer on the staff, or at least get
That
some
didn't help
feedback.
Gav.
At least have some actual people who have experienced the female experience give you feedback on your writing process.
True.
Yeah, I actually can't believe Sachika wasn't a writer when it was written by a woman. That did piss me off, because I looked into it and I was just like,
you don't
"Just
know what happens
it!"
behind closed doors, right? Like, we don't know how much.
No, we have a theory
ra-
though.
the-
We have a theory what producer fucked that up.
Yes.
I think they probably
Yeah.
wrote her to be a rider, to start being a rider, right? Because they gave us so many hints that they were going to do something really cool with her. And then the bubble, for example, the fact that she kept on grabbing a bat every single time that Shoma was going to go and fight, She grabbed her own bat to help in the fight if she needed. She was there. She was actively wanting to help. And then just suddenly they divert. I think they kind of like the same with Hanto and Showmanship. Like they had them basically say that they
Confess.
were.
Yeah.
They basically confessed on the confessing little set on the thing. I can't remember what it's called, but the little walkway. That's basically a confession path. But then after they got that point, everything just kind of fell a little bit. So it's just it's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one.
Indeed.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, I have lots of material to write about, but
okay,
yeah.
cool.
I mean, you already know that I have a female leader of a of a team.
Yes.
But it's really interesting you said that because I did think that you were not to call you predictable because that is not what I'm doing here. I did think you were gonna say Rider, and it helps that Cass also said Rider. So.
But I also would
thing.
I would also love a
the,
Sentai female.
The correct answer for both of us is we want both, and
we
can
want
throw
both.
Ultra in the mix because we also don't have any female main.
Yes.
Interesting.
Main characters.
We want just want women.
In R&B we have a Ultra Tertiary, who is I believe she's a healer as well, which just want more variety on that front.
So I was gonna say, so for my first block of shows, I've not written an Ultra. So potentially I should add an Ultra to it. But for my first block of shows, Divinity Calling has a female lead, aka Kezza Henshin herself. But for the first Kamen Rider inspired thing, Magi Rider, that's a male lead. And I was thinking potentially in the idea that I would make both of them female leads. But I feel like what I could do instead is do the main leader of the team in Divinity Calling is a female. And then the main Kamen Rider is a male. And then the next shows swap it. So it's a male leader again into the thing. But the first rider in the next show is then a female.
Yeah, that would work.
But yeah, I wanna get like something consistent where I'm doing something where it's showing a lot of. I'm showing from the get-go, from the very start. These ain't your grandpa's Toku shows. Like these are the Toku shows that are gonna take the steps to like fix all the sins of Toei, basically.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Was this to start the gavv recording? Because I feel like I might need to restart the gavv recording.
I think you might. I stopped by a while ago.
Because I was like, okay, this is the start of the recording. Press button. I have a question for you, Kezza.
Can I joke too? I closed my recording the second Joel said I have a question for you, Kezza. It is not a dig at Joel, it's just a fact.
This is true.
I genuinely fell asleep for 5 minutes.
Don't worry, Scott. So good.
It's okay, we didn't watch Gavin yet.
We didn't watch Gavin yet, don't worry.
It's like, oh my god.